the first half. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, could be Wayne!
I think I got my swagger back. Oh!
I love it, baby!
Them orange britches. Something about them orange britches.
Tennessee wins! By Tennessee, Jawan Jennings. Jennings makes the catch.
Ball hit high in the air into right field. Going back is Sayre. And Tennessee can say hello, win column. A grand slam in the bottom of the ninth. You can't draw it up any better.
We just won a basketball game, and we're very happy right now. McGrath for the win. He got it. If you don't like college football and you watch this one, I'm not sure what your problem is.
Reddit to do, and welcome into More Important Issues. It is Sunday, May 17th. Welcome back in. Hope everyone has had a great weekend. Beautiful weather here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Speaking of the weather, I would just like to prepare everyone's heart and minds for this summer. It is going to be brutal. We are going to pay for what we're experiencing.
You're already kind of red.
That might be allergies. I did do some yard work today.
Okay.
I was looking at it and I was like, I didn't get that much sun. And then I'm looking at my neck and it's kind of blotchy. So I think allergies. I don't think I got into poison ivy again. I avoided it like the plague.
You got that EpiPen on you?
Yeah. I had it really bad. It's healing up. You can see part of the scar there. Out of there, and my legs were pretty bad, which is a newer experience for me. I don't get poison ivy very often. So but I went out and did yard work in pants and long sleeve because allergies kill me from cutting grass. But that may not have mattered.
Got to pay somebody.
May not have mattered. But yeah, so just prepare your hearts and minds. It's coming, but we'll enjoy it for now, I guess.
Yeah. It was great. I feel like it's kind of gotten us to this point. Like it's worked its way up a little bit. Like it was Thursday was warmer, Friday was warmer, and then Saturday, and then Sunday was just like, all right, we warned you. And here it is.
But even then, like the mornings and nights have been perfect when it's been hot.
Mm-hmm.
They've been like 55 degrees. It's been amazing.
Yeah, I was just sitting on the porch earlier and just letting my son swing in his swing that we built him, and I was like, dude, we got to go inside. Like, I'm wet.
You're sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've worn like long sleeves to every function I've been to lately. It's been nice. It's been good.
Yeah. Pack up those hoodies.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need them anymore.
No.
Speaking of which, shout out to South Louisville Soccer. We're hoodie there last night. Going to state for the third year in a row. Looking to get back to the finals. That would be for the third year in a row. And then, I don't know, Landon. I don't know. I mean, maybe another championship. Third or second one in 3 years.
Pretty good. I mean, should we rename the field? I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
It's only for when you retire now from Knox County. That new rule that they put in to perfectly service someone.
I think you win it, Sam, you got to retire like that.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the trophy case is full as is. So what is there to do other than retire?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome.
You paying for the newest sign? That was a big deal. Who's paying for the newest sign? You doing that?
I'll put money towards it. Yeah.
I want to say it was like $800 or something. It wasn't much. We doing it? This is a plot point in George and Mandy's first marriage as well. Paying for the sign for his dad.
Yeah, I'll do that. $800.
Okay. Nothing. You got that. Take it out of the college fund. Wait, he's still got like 18 more years before he goes off to college. Just move that money. Little embezzlement from your your son's college fund. It'll be fine.
Right. Speaking of money, I had just a crazy experience today while I was at a gas station that I'm not going to say because no free ads. We are going to get to an ad after this, so it kind of ties in a little bit. I'm pumping gas today, and I'm already like in a weird mood because didn't have any
drop $150 on gas.
Yeah, I mean it's like $58 to fill up my Toyota Camry, which is insane. I get up to the gas pump and I see this car and it rolls up and it parks like sideways almost in this handicap spot. I'm like, whatever. Usually that happens at Walmart, but this guy, it's in a Corvette. He's got veteran stickers all over the back of this new Corvette.
Yeah, respect, brother.
He slings the door open. He gets out, doesn't shut the door. I mean, just leaves the door wide open and walks in. He comes out full camo. I barely saw him, and he just wanted somebody to talk to him, and I made eye contact, and that was my mistake.
Yeah,
and he's like, Reader Chevrolet.
Oh, that place sucks.
I mean, just throwing out
screw that place. I'll tell you right now, screw that place.
He said, Reader Chevrolet. He's like, go get you a brand new Corvette. And I was like, yeah, man, don't have that kind of money. As you can see,
Camry to my Corvette.
2017 Camry. And he was like, I mean, it's only $50,000. He's like, I bought 3 of them from Reader. I was like, yeah, buddy. Like,
it's also, wait, are they really only? I mean, Corvettes seem like they're more expensive than that. I know they're not top of the line, but 50.
Maybe they got him a deal. He did say this is his 3rd one he's bought, so maybe they cut him a deal. Maybe he had just had to go around to the local gas stations and
maybe he got maybe he got 5,500 down if it drives.
Yeah, it had to be something. But this man backs up so slow, and then he gets to where his window is like right to me, and he's like, "It's even got a great radio." I was like,
"That's worth it right there, brother."
I said, "Hell yeah, man." He's like, "God bless," and then he just cruised on the rest of the parking lot. I was like, "Jesus, why me?"
Yep. That sounds terrible. And yeah, I'm not here to besmirch the name. I just had a really bad experience with Reader, and I'd be happy to share with anyone offline if they want to consider dealing with Reader Chevrolet. Just give me a shout.
Okay. Well, on this pod, they're 1-1.
Yeah. No, Public Enemy 1-1.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, that's your competition right there. That guy's slinging out the name at the local gas stations.
I wish they were open right now because I want to kind of call Reader and be like, give me I don't know what year you had, but like sell me a Corvette right now. What am I walking in and paying? Because it's not going to be anywhere near 50, I can imagine.
Yeah.
But I want to hear them say it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. That was wild thing to do. Leaving your door open and walking in the store.
You should have just been like sitting in the seat waiting for him when he got back.
Well, like I thought somebody else was in there. No one else was in there. So it felt like where is it Creed when he walks into the office and he's keep it running and just slings the keys? That's what it felt like.
Yeah. Those are no, being in public sucks sometimes.
Yeah, it's awesome stuff. But what's really awesome is our good friend Jennifer Morris. If you got some questions about the home buying experience, give her a call at 865-257-7897. Just got word. The Knoxville market is rocking and rolling. So there's not
is that the word?
That's the word.
Does that include Maryville? Is it greater Knoxville area? Is Maryville rocking and rolling?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. We'll do that. Yeah.
All right. Shout out Maryville. Yeah,
she's with Keller Williams of Greater Knoxville, so 100% it's Greater Knoxville. But yeah, the housing market is popping. So you need to go give her a call if you have any questions, need anything. She's your person for that process. She'll walk you through it. It's stressful, but there's no need to be stressed. You can just give her a call. So do that with Jennifer Morris, and we appreciate her for sponsoring this show.
Yeah, shout out Jennifer Morris. Go get screw the Corvette. Go get in a brand new house. All right.
Yeah, I mean,
you want an appreciating asset or a depreciating asset? You choose.
Yeah. Right.
That's what you should tell that guy. Hey, you really this is what we call a depreciating asset in the business. You need to call Jennifer Morris, get you an appreciating asset.
Mm-hmm. Also, maybe like that guy just needs to learn how to just shut a door. I just feel like that if he buys a house, he leaves the door open and in this heat and lets that air run, that's going to be. He won't be able to afford a Corvette.
Yeah, Yeah, that AC bill, that utility bill will be high.
Yeah. All right, Caleb. Baseball team?
Just enjoy the ride, guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people what we call around here, they're flip floppers. They're all in, which is good. I'm happy to see that. But hey, it's postseason now, which hey, we were like getting the postseason. Let's see what happens. Let's make some noise. Let's get down and dirty.
We've seen it before with teams. They get hot around this time and find a way to make a run. I mean, I'm not gonna bet on it.
Right. And that's a great point too, though. Like Hoover is a different and weird experience. Obviously, you don't want to drop game 1. That would be sad. You really don't want to drop game 2. That'd be real sad. But like as it gets deeper, I was looking at the bracket and I'm like, God, that's a lot of baseball.
Yeah,
that's a lot of baseball. If you make it to the final,
doesn't have either.
But I mean, any team really. Which that's just the nature of seeding. But if you're in a position like Tennessee, and you want to make it to Sunday, holy crap!
Yeah,
I mean, you're throwing everybody out there.
Your first round game got to be a win. This South Carolina team, they've lost 12 in a row. They're terrible. They haven't won a SEC game or any game, I think, since April 25th. So, I mean,
let's bring
somehow,
it back.
some way, Missouri finished behind them. But if I'm choosing on which team I'd rather play South Carolina, I think.
Sure. Yeah, I would agree. And then, I mean, they're effectively eliminated, correct? They're done. I don't know what their record is. Every time I've seen it tweeted about, it's like it could happen because they have a 19-year postseason streak going.
Well, they'd have to win the whole thing.
That's okay. Yeah. I was like, I haven't seen their record, but I can't imagine it's like teeter-tottering on.
Oh, no, they're no.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Well, let's end it.
7-21.
I haven't looked at a record, but people talk about it every week like it could be a thing. So I didn't know where they were at. But let's be safe. Let's not let them get into Wednesday. Let's just be on the safe side of things and end it.
Take it to them.
Put them out of their misery. This is like your old family dog. Like you don't want to, like, really, you want to let that thing. You have to take it out to the bathroom and like it's not having fun.
Yeah, they don't even want to be there. They're ready for this to back it up and get on the next season. So yeah, just let them do it. Tennessee does go to Oklahoma, to OKC, not Norman. They played in Bricktown, which
renovations. Is that what they said? They started their renovations before their season was over.
Well, I think they did that, but they originally wanted to play a SEC series there because of the relationship they've had. I don't know what the actual thing was.
I mean, listen, I know.
Hey, somebody's writing a check. I mean, you go play wherever.
That's banana balls. That's their entire existence. I mean, that's what they do. You write the check, show up.
And the way that Oklahoma hit this weekend, I don't know. Maybe they need to play there all the time.
Well, Thursday was the only game I got to watch in its entirety. And the theme of it is the wind's not blowing that hard. But between both teams, there were some hard hit balls.
Mm-hmm.
And there was only one, I think they were like, all right, the wind might have helped there. But every other time they were like, yeah, wind's not real. Was it Levi that hit? Who hit who hit a ball 419 feet?
Yeah, there was 2 400-plus home runs on Thursday. I think Ford and Levi were the two.
I think it was Levi's that went like 419, somewhere in like something like that. And they're like, yeah, the wind's not helping that one at all. And I was like, well, my God, he crushed it.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't see it land.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was the theme. And it was kind of blowing my mind. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, really, really good sequence there. I mean, didn't have your best night, didn't have your best series at all on the mound. But it was good enough. Your offense took care of you. Defense wasn't there at all. So, like, I
was gonna say, defense. You mentioned pitching. Defense kind of struggled too.
Yeah, the thing that's kind of carried you all year long, which is your starting pitching and your defense, just wasn't there this weekend. But the offense was there to kind of pick everything up, and you're able to get a series win. So, I think that's something to build on. Like, yeah, I don't love it, like the defense struggling right now, but
if it gets the bats going,
Yeah, being able to win in different ways is something that you need to take with you in the postseason. So Tennessee was able to do that, and um, you know, again, Tegan Kuhn's given up 12 hits, not great, but you still won a baseball game because of it. I mean,
Right.
let's talk 6 weeks ago. If Tegan Kuhn's having a bad outing, you probably got run ruled.
Right.
So for Tennessee to score, I think 27 runs this weekend, pretty good, I would say.
Yeah. And I don't know what the weather looked like Saturday. To really fully get prepared for.
Well, it's
Hoover,
fine in
they
Norman.
should-
I looked that up. It was fine in Norman.
That's kind of even crazier but yeah, to get fully prepared for Hoover, they should have tried to play that game like all into the evening, like restart at 1 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
They got a little taste of Hoover having to pause that game, but they should have been like, no, we're gonna stay here all night.
Yeah. Yeah, Trey brought it up. Nothing like winning 2 out of 3 against I think he was talking about Ole Miss, but Tennessee, I think, also dropped in the RPI.
I think it was 2 spots in the RPI, wasn't it?
Yeah, after beating Oklahoma. But you lost that third game. That doesn't make any sense to me. It was on the road.
Yeah. RPI is it's the best way to do it, but like there's still a lot of dumb things about it.
Yeah.
Because actually TWSW is experiencing this in soccer right now. Because that's how they're seeding teams. I don't know if they're doing it in any other sports. And it's better than the alternative, but it's still got a lot of flaws.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the flaws is I think if you cancel a game, you should drop immediately 10 spots in the RPI. That shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah, like you shouldn't drop for winning a game.
You shouldn't drop for winning a game, but if you cancel a game, you should drop 10 spots.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Schedule better early on. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing. RPI doesn't mean crap if you win on the weekends.
Sure.
Sure. It doesn't. Like Georgia's not sitting here complaining about RPI. They won.
Yeah.
They won all those series. I think I think they were like undefeated against quad 1 opponents.
Sounds about right.
SEC, something like that. Which kind of stinks a little bit because you should have beat them. And we're not sitting here talking about the RPI. If Tennessee was able to go in those 6 games, I was talking about the 3 against Vanderbilt, 1 against Ole Miss, LSU, and then 1 against Georgia. Those 6 games, Tennessee goes if they go 3-3 in those games, they're hosting a regional.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the brutal part about it. Like you can't. They were just so bad with the bullpen early on. And it's not like it's gotten much better, but you're figuring out how to win like those 2 games. The problem is with the regional is got to win 3.
Yeah. And where does Tennessee where's Tennessee projected to go right now? Where does everyone else, where do you foresee them?
I don't know, like
the regional at?
I just don't see them at Georgia Tech. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe if Tennessee loses South Carolina, maybe they end up that way. But I just feel like I don't really want to play Georgia Tech. But also, if I'm Georgia Tech and Tennessee is my 2 seed, I'm pissed. Because they might be the number 1 overall seed. So I don't think it's going to be Georgia Tech. I could see North Carolina. I could see even Florida State probably.
Okay.
I just think the way Tennessee has won these last 2 series, I feel like it's moved them up enough at that like 2 line where it's not like they're the lowest 2 seed. Like that one, I don't know who it was, but they put Tennessee with UCLA. Ain't no way. So I don't know what it looks like, to be honest, but I would see if they're going to do it regional base, I would say North Carolina, Coastal Carolina, or Florida State.
Coastal. We got to go if it's Coastal. Free food. We'll make them give us free food.
Yeah, there you go. Something like that, I feel like would be. And those teams kind of got to take care of business too. I mean, margins are pretty thin with, high 2, low one. I mean, there's some SEC schools fighting to host in Florida.
Some SEC teams fighting to get in.
Yeah. I mean, right now, I think I see 11 or 12 teams, I think, get in from the SEC. I mean, Missouri, South Carolina, definitely out. I don't know. It's also going to have to do with like Hoover as saying that. So,
I mean, D1 baseball's got Kentucky barely getting in, last 4 in. They do play Vanderbilt to open up SEC tournament play. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, Vandy is probably out. LSU's definitely out. And here's all the things about Josh Elander isn't the guy. Look at LSU right now.
Yeah.
There's no reason why that program. We want to talk about like, well, he was Tony's assistant. Like he needs to keep that. He had all those guys from the portal, and Tony kind of built this roster. LSU, yeah, they just won a national championship. They lost a lot. Tennessee lost 8 guys that were picked on night 1 of or the first day of the MLB draft. Like that they lost a lot off that team. So for them to kind of reload, figure it out at the end, I feel like it was a pretty successful season, in my opinion.
I feel like LSU is a good point to like, hey, it's not as bad as you think it is, and then A&M's a good point to like. Everyone thought it would be A&M. Not everyone. There were probably like 2 consensus. There are people who thought it would be A&M last year, and then there are people that'll be that thought it would be A&M this year. And it's not been either, and I think that's okay. But like, look at A&M this year. Like it just took number one, he lost a lot too.
Yeah.
But it also just took him some time to figure it out as the head coach.
Yeah,
and
100%.
People expected this in year 1 from him, and that's a little unfair. But look at where they're at now.
Yeah, and if they had any kind of pulse in the bullpen, this would be a totally different conversation. But they just have not gotten anything from those guys, and I don't know what you do. I mean, you're throwing a bunch of freshmen in there because the guys you land out of the portal, besides Bo Rudy, have been not good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
been a tough go.
Yep. But hey, we want
chance to make some noise.
Yeah, you finished 15-15. I think when we lost Kentucky, I think me and Trey were on here. I was like, no shot. We make it. And now you're sitting here like you're firmly as a 2 seed, and I'm not going to sit here and say you have a chance to host because you'd have to go on a run in Hoover, probably make the finals to host. But they did what they needed to do, and now you got a shot. And they've been in a regional where they can get out of it and make it to Omaha after that, 2023. So there's all these comparisons about that team all year long, and now you're sitting here like, hey, you could go to an ACC school as a host site and figure it out. But you got to win 3, and Tennessee doesn't really have a third starter, so I don't know how that's going to work.
Right.
Like they got to win 2 right off the rip, and hopefully they can get something. The good thing is, like yesterday's game, you win if you don't have those errors. You had 4 errors in that game. You don't have those. You get out of that first inning, you probably win that baseball game. The walks don't help either, but errors can't happen.
Sure.
Not when you're the best defensive team in the country. Not like that.
Yeah. But hey, found a way to win. I think that's what's gotten people fired up is that all that, and you still won.
Mm-hmm.
That 100%. You didn't have the defense you normally have on the weekend, and you still went out and won.
Yeah.
In Bricktown, baby.
And I feel like it was one of those games on Friday. You're like, all right, let's just get this thing over with. And then it goes into a delay, and you're like, crap, like, who are we going to pitch after this?
Yeah.
And you're able to finish it out on Friday. I feel like that was huge. And that was also huge for Evan Blanco. Didn't have a great outing to start in that first inning, and then responded nicely and had some words to say to some of those guys, kind of found his groove and found some energy. And, he was electric after that. Even Josh Elander got a little fired up in this.
Josh Elander did get fired up. Looked like maybe an injection incoming for him. Would have been interesting.
I would love to see it. He could have went right across the street to Mickey Mantle's Steakhouse and been just fine.
There's a Mickey Mantle Steakhouse in Oklahoma City. What's his tie to Oklahoma City?
I think it has a tie to the Brooklyn Dodgers, maybe.
Or now the LA Dodgers.
Yeah. Well, the Brooklyn. So it's
right. It's the same organization.
Correct.
Right.
But
does that not feel fraudulent to you? It feels fraudulent to me.
Well, the stadium is a replica of the Brooklyn Dodgers stadium.
Yeah, see, that feels incredibly fraudulent to me. I get it's the same organization. I don't like that. You move cities, that's on you. You're not the same team. Well,
they have like a mini version of is it in San Antonio, the riverfront?
There is a riverfront. So they have a mini version outside the Brooklyn Dodgers Stadium of San Antonio. See, this is what I'm talking about.
It's a copycat city.
This is fraudulent as hell. I mean, at this point, I don't even know if it's actually called Bricktown or if it's named after something called Bricktown.
It probably is.
It's insane. Okay.
Speaking of fraudulent,
okay.
Home plate umpires. My God, like what the hell?
Well, and so you mentioned that. I was going to talk about a video because you mentioned Evan Blanco getting fired up. There's a video I saw. I think it was minor league baseball, maybe. I think it was John Boy that put it out.
Oh, it was JUCO.
No, where you're shoving that guy?
Yeah.
No, there was another game where a batter clearly gets hit in the elbow and says it's foul ball. Coach argues it, gets thrown out. They flash back to this poor batter who just got beamed and he's crying. And like the announcers are laughing about it. They're like, I mean, look at him. He just got beamed in the elbow. And I know that he has a protective guard on, but let's be honest. Like if that's even over 80 miles per hour, that hurts.
That's selling it, though. If you start crying.
Yeah, well, didn't sell it enough because they put him back in the box, and then he gets struck out swinging, and the pitcher just unleashes on him. Gets into a bench clearing. It wasn't a brawl. Things got calmed down, but bench is cleared. And I'm thinking, you can't talk that level of shit if you just beamed the guy. Like, you just have to, like, no matter what you did, bounce back, strike out, you just have to walk away being like, that ump's an idiot. I got off. Like, you don't get to talk shit. That's not in the rules. Where are these unspoken rules baseball players are always talking about? That's an unspoken rule. You don't get to talk shit there.
Yeah, you feel good about it.
Yeah, sure.
It's one of those things where maybe your heart's pumping a little bit. Like you just got off, you just got pulled over, but they let you go. You're like,
yeah.
You feel like on top of the world. You're like,
yeah, you should have been arrested, but you're getting to drive off.
I won today.
Yeah. And I don't know. It was crazy behavior.
Yeah, that was not a great display from home plate umpire this weekend.
Yeah, the umpires, I think since they've announced that they're going to have the blank on the pitch system name, but they're going to be able to yeah. I think it's gotten worse, Landon.
Oh, this guy would, I think it was on Saturday or no, Friday. Guy would have been in shambles. I mean, just
when they don't do it all the time, but when like people release like the umpire stats, like what they got right versus what they got wrong. In the MLB, it's always really impressive. Mm-hmm. Like it's crazy. Like it's crazy that people complain about MLB umpires. I think not that there's not a lot to complain about, but like balls and strikes wise, they're usually really good when you look at their stats.
Yeah.
When they release it in the NCAA, it's always just hilariously pitiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think this helps doing this. I mean, it might just make them worse.
It's gonna
Because they're
make
like,
the
I dare you to use it.
right. Like you're gonna use 3 right now. Okay, you'll
Yeah.
be back for more, and you ain't got them.
Right. But yeah, I mean, the offense is coming around. I don't know what it took, but I mean, it seems like when they need a win. It feels like the offense is ready to go. I mean, you kept thinking like when it warms up, the bats get hotter, and like it was getting warmer and warmer. Like, hey, like these bats, like are they in like an ice bucket somewhere? They doing the ice bucket challenge somewhere? Like they are cold. But these last couple weekends, minus the Kentucky series, Tennessee is put up, I think, 25 plus runs in those series. So they can keep that up. I mean, they got a shot. Now they're probably going to have to outscore some teams, especially if Tennessee is out, doesn't have Landon Mack, which dealing with arm soreness this late in the season. My take on it, I wouldn't count on it.
Yeah,
I don't think you see him back, and that sucks. So you kind of got to be strategic a little bit. You got to. There's no like holding runners or like you got to score as much as you possibly can, and hope that the bullpen can just finish it.
it's a lot of hope, but yeah, I agree.
And I think like I mean Tegan Coons the other night, like Josh Elander went out there and apparently wasn't going to take him out, but everybody thought he was coming out. And he ends up throwing like 110 pitches. Like, I mean, those guys are probably going to have to throw that many.
Yeah. He's done that in back-to-back weeks, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just getting that arm ready. Just
mm-hmm.
No, we're not resting it. We're just getting it ready for use. That's
right. But dude, the bats, I mean, Reese Chapman, dude, my goodness.
Yeah, sure.
What a weekend for him. Levi Clark had a really good weekend. Trent Grenlinger still, like, I mean, if there's anybody you want up to bat with 2 outs, runners on, it's Trent Grenlinger. I mean, that dude is so clutch. And, I mean, he will just do whatever it takes to get on base. I mean, he will one-arm it right over the first baseman's head. Whatever he's got to do to get those runners in, he's going to move them over. He was really good this weekend. I thought Manny had a good series. I know he didn't play that whole game on Saturday, which hopefully that's okay. I expect him to probably be back and good to go. So yeah, need to stay healthy. Number one, I don't think they can afford to lose many guys. But the bats are coming along. I think Henry Ford's kind of that guy. It's like he's probably going to go 1 for 4 every game, but that one hit he has is probably going to be super loud.
It's an electric one, I'll tell you.
Yep. Garrett Wright's probably going to get hit twice in a series. That just feels like it's inevitable every time. Especially if he's like, it's not his first at bat, but if he's ever a leadoff again, oh, he's getting hit. He's like, I'm getting on base. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't have the time or want to put the effort in to go in and look at what the situation's been like when he's been hit by a pitch. But if he's like 0 for 2, I feel like he's like, all right, well, got to get that OPS back up. So I'm going to get hit real quick.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I thought he had another really good series. It just felt like every time Tennessee needed an answer, needed a hit, especially in those first 2 games, Tennessee got it. And I feel like it would have been really easy with how things were going in that third game for Tennessee just be like, all right, we got the series, we'll pack it up. But that offense just kept striking. I mean, they couldn't get a stop on defense. But they were really good offensively and probably good enough to win. It just stinks that you don't have that third starter, and it was just freshmen and bullpen arms that haven't been super productive for you all year long.
Right. Yeah. What about Lady Vols softball? Back to the Super Regional. Is it Georgia?
Yep, they will face Georgia. It will be at home.
Yeah, they host.
Is the number 7 seed. Georgia will be the number 10 seed. Yeah, they swept through that, and I know they've struggled offensively lately, but got it done just enough. And the good thing is with their pitching, they're not going to give up a ton of runs. So you just got to do enough offensively. But Tennessee and Georgia haven't played this year, so it is kind of interesting. Both softball and baseball heading into the postseason will face an SEC opponent. Neither one of those face those teams in the regular season.
It is interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. It's just another weekend series, right? That's how you treat it. Hopefully they do what Tennessee did to LSU in Supers a couple years ago.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He never recovered from that, obviously.
No. Wonder where he'll end up. Is he just like, okay, now I'm really retiring?
Right.
I got 2 buyout money. I don't think LSU's was a buyout. I think he actually just retired, but maybe he's like, man, I could use some buyout money, you know? I get it.
Yeah.
Buy a couple Corvettes.
Yeah.
Need it running.
He might be in Kiowa now, spending that money.
Yeah. All right. Anything else for baseball?
That's it for me. That's all I got.
Perfect. What about Tennessee being the only team to go 15-0 in the midweeks?
Sure.
Speaking of South Carolina, I mentioned they've lost 12 in a row. That does count a loss to Winthrop and the Citadel in those 12 games.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is Tennessee usually drops a bad midweek game.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, can't be mad that they're 15-0, that's for sure.
Yep. You want an improvement.
There you go. Mark it.
And that's another thing with Josh Elander is like the big thing was Tony. They're like, man, our defense sucks, but man, it's fun hitting a lot of home runs. Well, now Tennessee's hitting more home runs. It's not to the amount that Tennessee had in 2022 or 2024. But they are up there in home runs. I think it's the 5th straight year they've hit 100 plus. And the defense has gotten better. They're holding runners on a lot more, throwing out more runners. So I do think there is some sort of improvement. Now, if they can figure out the bullpen issues next year like that, I think it's a good recipe. I really do. It was just unfortunate that they don't have anybody they can really depend on other than Arvidsson, and Appenzeller was really good to start. He's kind of cooled off a little bit, but still the talent's there. And Bo Rudy. Those 3 guys are kind of your whole bullpen right now.
Yeah. Not fun for postseason, but maybe you just get a lot from your starters. You get more than you bargained for your starters.
Sure. I wanted to bring this up. Did you see the Oxford Police Department? Did you see their tweet?
No.
So they tweeted out official the LSU and Ole Miss game at September 19th will kick off at 6:30 on ABC, and Oxford Police Department did the yay gif from Daryl from The Office. I thought that was great.
Yeah. Have they come out yet and said, like, officially from their account that Lane Kiffin was not run off the road?
I feel like they need to.
Yeah. We need some
dash cam footage.
Right. That dude sucks.
He does suck.
Also, you had that tweet circling that said the LSU administration banned him from Twitter. That wasn't real. But LSU fans were like, yeah, I mean, what are you guys are idiots. They wouldn't do this. I'm like, if I was an LSU fan, I'd be begging them for this to be real. Like, please make this real. Can we not do this in the offseason with our head coach? To each their own, though. That's the thing is they think all the winning is going to offset this. Problem is, he hasn't won a damn thing yet. Not just at your school, anywhere. So good luck. I mean, maybe he does, and it does offset it, but he hasn't yet. So I don't know why you're
Pete
excited
Golding's
for it.
won more than Lane Kiffin has.
Correct. Yeah.
Which
It was
is
with Lane
wild.
Kiffin's guys, is what he would say. But yeah. Yeah.
But imagine if he had his own guys, Caleb.
Imagine.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. That's going to be a fun. Hopefully, we get to go. That'd be sick. Experience in Oxford, just to kind of be a part of it. What was I going to say? Oh, the college football playoff expansion. Before we get into, we're going to talk some football here in a second. So does that have legs of 24 teams?
We knew it was gonna happen. We knew it wasn't gonna stop. So is it real? I guess not yet, but will it be real? I wouldn't surprise me one bit. Yeah.
I mean, is there? I just don't. Is there no like middle ground here? Like, do we have to go from 12 to 24? I just feel like we could do like. Have you thought about 16?
Yeah.
And guys, it doesn't have to be like this. Like, try. You could try 14. See if that works.
Right. Yeah.
You could do 12 out at large, and then you could do those 2 random teams that you put in Notre Dame and Group of 5. I don't know. I just feel like you're messing with a product that's pretty good right now. I just don't know why we just blow it up and 24. This isn't working 24. I feel like we could. Can you at least make an adjustment to the 12 to see if that works first? I don't know. It's crazy. But again, it sucks, but it's a business. So all about money, all about money, all about money.
Right. Right.
What do you think that does to the? Does it do anything last like game of the season?
Is it what? Say that again.
Last couple games of the season? I'm just thinking like, all right, rivalry week is your last game usually. I mean, are you going to have players sit?
Maybe. I feel like you have a really good sweet spot right now where like every game matters because more team. Like, yeah, there's some teams that are firmly in, but it's not enough to ruin the games. Like, it's actually you have more teams on the bubble, so it creates more excitement. If you have 24, that's more teams guaranteed in. Yeah, there's an equal number of teams that are on the bubble, but those teams aren't that good anyways. So it's not like the games are exciting. Like right now, you have top 15 teams competing. We've seen some of the top 25 teams the last few years. They're not that good.
No.
So it's not like it gets more exciting now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, think it makes some games meaningless for sure.
Yeah. I'm all for like college football and understand like the whole like bowl season is just non-existent anymore. But it's kind of like let them play those games. It's a paycheck, number one. They can play those games. Whoever wants to play in it can play in it. Does it really mean anything? No. But it's something. It's something to watch. It's something for those teams to experience. I mean, why do we have the NIT tournament? Just to have, basically.
Yeah, right.
So I don't understand why we're just blowing up. Hey, like we don't want to do this bowl season. We just want to do like a 24 team playoff. And we're still going to deal with the same thing with teams getting left out. And you've already tried to fix that with Notre Dame. You're like, hey, if we're top 12, we're in. I don't know why we let them do whatever they want, but I don't know. I just think that is a wild thing to just go straight 12 to 24. Also, how many group of 5 teams get in 24?
Oh, one guaranteed. I promise that'll be it. One guaranteed. That's it.
I was thinking, like, what if they let like 2 or 3 in now? Like, we're creating the same thing.
I'm sure they'll lobby for that, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. Kind of went over Hoover a little bit. Tennessee is set to play South Carolina. I think that's on. Is that on Tuesday?
Yes, Tuesday at 4:30, I believe.
Okay.
All right.
Gotcha.
Yep, 4:30.
Let's get postseason started. Let's get it. Football never stops, so we're gonna discuss some football a little bit. Before we do that, go check out our good friends at hoviedrygoods.com. Great people over there, great service, great hats. Even better. I mean, just fantastic hats. I love every single one that I've ever gotten from Hovie. They're fast, and I mean, they got something for everybody. They got even Trey gets his Ole Miss hats from Hovie. I don't recommend it, but I'm going to get my Tennessee hats from Hovie. And if you have a scumbag friend that is a fan of another team, you can get them a gift there as well. Also, they do custom hats. So we got our more hats from them. We love them. Everybody else seems to like them too. So go check them out today. hoviedrygoods.com. Use promo code MORE for 15% off.
Do it.
Caleb, who is your most important player this fall?
It's a loaded question, Landon. It's a loaded question.
Mm-hmm.
Do we just kick out the obvious right now and it's whoever the quarterback is? Just go ahead and get that out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's an obvious. Let's go besides quarterback.
It needed to be said because number one, we don't know who it's going to be, but number two, it is the most important. Staying on that side of the football, I think I'm going to go. I mean, I think a tight end, you're going to use one of them probably later on for that like outlet type, like good target mismatch. I think Braylon Staley is in a similar role for this quarterback. Obviously we saw in 2022, Hendon Hooker was incredibly successful. A lot of that, I think, is in how they use Jalen Hyatt. And I'm not saying they can use Braylon Staley in that exact way, but find ways to use him, get him open, make him an easy target. I think Braylon Staley's a really important piece for this team.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, in the slot, you need your safety blanket, and that can be a tight end. But when you're talking about the guy who had over 800 yards of receiving last year, definitely Braylon Staley. And I mean, that's got to be a guy that whoever the quarterback is, if they don't have rapport with Braylon Staley, probably not going to work because you're going to target the crap out of that guy, or you should. So yeah, I do think that's super important. My most important, I think, is Deshaun Bishop.
Okay. Yeah. It's
I just
stay healthy, young man.
Exactly. Like that is a huge part. If he's not healthy, I think Tennessee, like, they have capable backs, but man, does that season probably look a lot different. I mean, last year, like, we weren't talking about him being one of the most important pieces of your roster, and he ended up being that piece. We were thinking, oh yeah, probably be Peyton Lewis, like he'll get his shot, Star Thomas, like they'll all kind of share a role. And in some, I guess early on in the season, they kind of were doing that. But as the season went on, it seems like the better the running game got is when the more you played Deshaun Bishop. So I want to see more Deshaun Bishop. I want to see him catch the ball in the backfield. He didn't do a great job of that last year. I think that could be something added to his game. Could also help, if the passing game struggling a little bit, the quarterback is just okay and not fantastic, not throwing the ball all over the yard. I think you got somebody to lean on in Deshaun Bishop. So that's why he would probably be my most important piece. And that's crazy because I know we keep hearing about college football wants to go to this NFL model. And I know they don't love the running back position, but guess what? The Arizona Cardinals, baby, they took Jeremiah Love, number 4. And so the running backs are back, and so is Deshaun Bishop. So Let's roll.
I like that one. That's a good one. Flipping to the other for me, my next one, flipping over to the other side of the ball. I'm gonna go Arion Carter. I think Amari Campbell's a good pick there, but the linebacker room's been lacking a lot. Like, not lacking a lot. That's not the right way to say it. Sorry. We wanted more out of him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's going to be Arion Carter kind of pull up everyone with him. And I think Amari Campbell's in a similar situation. But I think they've been their ability in the past games really hurt Tennessee, as well as the defensive backs. But I think they bear some of that. And so I think it's on him some, on that linebacker room, and I'm going to hinge it on Arion Carter. He is he's your guy on the defensive side of the ball. He's going to be your captain, I'd imagine. He's going to be more than likely your green dot guy. So need him to pull that room and that defense up with him.
I got the Football Time magazine, like the Tennessee one, and it has, I don't know like what this is, but they have Arion Carter listed as a preseason All-American.
That doesn't shock me. I almost said All-American.
Okay.
That
There you
doesn't
go.
surprise me.
We said it second.
He's definitely like if you were in the 90s, like you would be calling him an All-American linebacker. Like he just looks like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited for him to be healthy, number one, and then see what he can do with another season, another defense, and hopefully a better one. Probably helps. God, you kind of need to be Chaz Coleman, but I'm gonna go somebody else. I'm gonna go Ty Redmond.
I like that. I almost said Chaz Coleman, by the way, but we also don't know where he's going to be. So, okay, go on with your Ty Redmond.
Yeah, like I just think with last year, it just hurt losing Jermon McCoy, and then you lost Ricky Gibson not soon after. Luckily, Colton Hood was there to help things, but another guy who really stepped up in a big way was Ty Redmond, and I think he's just kind of scratching the surface of what he can give you. And I think he is. I think last year they were probably picking on him. I don't think that's going to be the case this year.
Sure.
I think you have Kalen Lee probably on the other side. He's a veteran. I mean, he knows. Been a 3-year starter at Auburn. Like he's solid and really good. I think on that opposite side, you need somebody like a Ty Redmond. Great ball skills, physical. So I'm going to go Ty Redmond. And I think whoever your best safety is probably in that conversation too. Just safety in general.
Right. Yeah. Anyone in the secondary, you could be an All-American because you'll be the best one on the team. So
yeah. Got some questions real quick. Or did you have any more besides that?
No. I mean, there's a lot of guys that I feel like this season kind of hinges on.
What about position coach? Who do you think is Tennessee's most important position coach?
Ooh,
it's kind of right off the dome.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of going back into like the obvious in you need Joey Halsley to be like, you need him to be just the greatest football mind ever this offseason. And I mean, vice versa, like away from that in opposition, you obviously need Jim Knowles to be everything you paid for. It's probably position-wise is one we didn't mention. Is it Glenn Ellerby? Like you need that offensive line to kind of be. You need to be what they're designed to be and be the cornerstone of your offense, position group wise. Because I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know what the right answer is.
I was kind of thinking, and maybe I'm thinking about this differently than some people, but William Inge has a lot of talent in that room.
He does. That's why. Yeah, I mean that's almost why I wouldn't say him, but yeah.
Can he get the most out of that room? Can they put him in put those guys in a bunch of different positions? Obviously, like the Chaz Coleman stuff going on. Who knows what that looks like? Can some of those guys make up for the pass rush? So I kind of think William Inge might be your most important going into the season. I didn't say best.
Sure.
I said probably most important for this season. I'm interested to see what that looks like. I think best. I think your best might be. I don't know. I'm digging Poindexter. I don't know if it's the flat bill hat on recruiting post. I don't know if that's it. Poindexter and Kelsey Pope, I think, are some dudes on this staff. They're kind of like those guys could probably see a head coaching job very soon.
Right. Yeah. You think William Inge?
I don't know how old
he just feels like he's a position coach.
Yeah, he's kind of got the body of position coach that respectfully, but that's kind of how I feel. He also like I don't know how old he is. Like if he was like 60, I'd be like, okay, like I could see it. If he was like 40, I was like, okay, I could maybe see that too. I don't know how old 1973. How old is that? That's 50 something.
50. Yeah, he's 53, 52, 53 right now.
Yeah. Maybe not a head coach.
I'd be surprised, yeah. Maybe. But I'd be surprised.
Yeah, he was the co-defensive coordinator at Washington. So I think coordinator might be as high as that probably goes for him. Got another question. Give me an underrated guy for you. Like Braylon Staley was kind of a breakout player.
Yeah, definitely not.
Didn't expect it. Who's somebody that maybe you're not expecting, but let's roll.
Gordon, the how do you say his first name?
Javen Gordon.
Is it Javen? He's probably going to get a lot more run just because that's a thin running back room. Injury, not necessarily. I don't think. Not that I think Deshaun will be injured, but I mean, I think they'll try to avoid it, or he'll just be. He's getting a lot of touches. Like they'll lighten the load a little bit in areas. I think he'll be a big player this year. I don't think you can call Idris Farouk an underrated player, but I mean, I think he'll be big. Because he'll be a guy that's been here, done that, and will get run. Maybe in a similar vein because of he won't be a starter, and maybe you would have expected if you don't get the transfers. Edwin Spillman, maybe.
Okay.
Like I think he'll come up big in a lot of games.
Yeah, I'm so interested to see what that looks like this fall.
Yeah, rotation
with all those guys, and you have Campbell and Carter and Spillman, Berlotti, Harmon, those freshmen and White and Rouse. I mean, there's some dudes in there. So it's one of those things like probably hard to kind of recruit the linebacker position. You know, I know Kenneth Simon just chose Alabama over Tennessee, and kind of hard to blame him. I don't know what Alabama's depth chart looks like, but Tennessee's is loaded right now. I think mine, I'm super interested to see what Marion Dye can do in year 2.
Yeah, I like him. I like that name.
Yeah, I think he's probably that strong side defensive end, which has been really good for Tennessee. I don't know. I'm just super interested on what I mean, we look at Tyler Marin was really good. Joshua Joseph was really good at that position. I just think he just looks the part. And maybe that's just me just seeing him being like, oh my gosh, yes, I want that. But yeah, I mean, and then you add on the Chaz Coleman thing, which I know we've mentioned that a couple times already, but you need somebody to step up at one of those positions. So I'm hopeful that it is a Marion Dye or somebody at that position.
All right. Yeah.
This is a baseball question. Do you think Tennessee's more likely to go over in a regional or make it to a super?
The season really makes me lean over. Where are you at?
I think right now, I don't think they go over.
What are they more likely to do is the question.
I think they're more likely to win the regional.
Okay.
Than go over.
All right. I'm fine with that answer.
Orange goggles probably, but
I think I'm being a little bit pessimistic, and I'm remembering like when they really the struggles of this season are bigger in my brain right now than the good they've done.
Mm-hmm. But you also aren't going to see an SEC team, which
that's nice.
Just a little something different. Fresh blood. I don't know. I just feel like this. I mean, this year it is Vandy and LSU are probably not going to be in a regional. They don't even make the NCAA tournament. They make it in any other league. So,
yeah,
I don't know. I would probably lean that way. Prove me right, please. All right. Anything else before we get out of here?
That's it for me.
Perfect. I did see. I'm just mentioning this. Schlossnagel. Did you see where he burned a kid's red shirt with 2 outs in the 9th inning of the final game of the year?
No. That sounds terrible on the surface. Is it going to matter for the kid, or is he going to turn pro early anyways?
I mean, right now, if he doesn't have any appearances, I would say probably he's not a leave early guy. He could probably turn into one.
Wait a minute. Is baseball not have a similar like basketball and football now? If you play at all, you're burned?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so dumb. Because basketball now has, 25% of the games or whatever you can play in? You can appear in?
You basically have to – I don't know. You basically have to, like, decide before the season, like, this guy's going to redshirt.
Yeah, that's incredibly stupid. Okay.
And there's so many games.
Right.
But, yeah, it's
and you have a limited roster now. It's not like you have 50 guys on the roster anymore.
2 outs in the last game of the year.
I mean, that's done by Schlossnagel, but it's also really dumb that's like he's appeared in one game and one for a third of an inning, and he can't.
Yeah, my whole thing is though, like he might get the 5 for 5, whatever that might come about, but I mean, you're also recruiting these guys to go to the next level to get to your campus. They don't want to be there for 4 years. Like that is not their goal when they sign with Tennessee or Texas or A&M or anybody else in the SEC. Their goal is to be there 2 or 3 years and be gone.
Well, that's at least, and there's 90% of those guys. There is still the percentage that knows who they are and where they're going to be. So
sure. All right. Well, guys, thank y'all so much for listening. We'll be back next week or Thursday talking about Tennessee and Hoover. We'll probably mention the Lady Vols and how they're doing in a super regional against Georgia. When does that series start?
I don't know if it's a Thursday series or Friday. I don't know.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, thank y'all again. Have a great week. We're bringing the boat in, and we out.
Home run, slam dunks, give him 6. Boys at MII, they got your big orange face. All year long is the place to be to hear some balls for life talking Tennessee. And hate us if you want, but we sure ain't worried.